ain't on fire, but still alive. She cook but don't clean, she gon' steal your heart. She don't look like you, but she built apart. She ain't cheap, it's the bill's hard. They don't cut her like Esther. Cold weather ain't nothing, she just sew it up, yes sir. Block the boss, didn't blow it up. Gun him down, she gon' hit the wall.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen y'all. Why did I wear this shirt? Because it's like, it's fine, whatever. As you can tell by my placement, you already know every time I'm sitting over here, it's story time with Insta. Story time with Insta. So, as you can tell by the title, you already know what we're about to dig into. It's a subject that I have only opened up to with like my closest friends, so now it's going to be public. Wow.
That's a good
and
idea.
I just feel like, because of course the name is going to be anonymous, unanimous, and whatever the word is, you know what I'm trying to say. But because the name's going to be, you know, blocked out, if you know the person, don't be in the comments saying, oh, girl, like, no, nobody know. And I feel like even he don't even know to what extent that my feelings were really, you know what, let's go to the story. So we need a name. We're gonna need a name. We're gonna call him Anthony. But me and Anthony, we went to like high school together, right? We've been friends for like, so from junior, senior, and then boom, boom. It's about to be like 5 years of friendship. He always had this way of fashion that everybody was like, he's unique. He likes the 90s look. So like he used to have like the 90s hair, the puff, the fit. He was scrawny. He reminded me of Dwayne from is it Living Single? No, it's not Living Single. You know what I'm talking about. What's that show? Dwayne. A Different World. Yeah, even though that's like what, 15 minutes later. Okay, so he reminded me of Dwayne from A Different World, even though that's irrelevant. I'm trying to, you know, paint a picture of how he appeared to me at the time. So I'm like, so me and my cousin used to be like, oh, he's daddy, like, oh, he bae, he's bae. So every time we see him, we be like, hey, that's bae right there. Like, me and my cousin used to like, you fake do that. And even like when we did it, there was no like actual feelings meant behind the words that we were throwing at him. I feel like where the dynamic started to change was, okay, so my first year at Cali, you know, I was distanced from home. I was missing everybody. I was missing all my friends. I was like, what the hell? Like, I miss my friends. So I couldn't wait for, you know, the break. So the only break I was only able to come to was Christmas break. And that was it. Wow. Christmas break and like obviously summer. So Christmas break came up. We all linked up. I was like, and then I peeped something. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, this nigga kind of slow. I just popped a muscle. I'm like, this nigga kind of slow. Like he was working out. But that's not the reason why I was saying change of events. No, it's just something that I peeped. I said, oh, this nigga working out. I'm like, okay, okay, I thought I said KKK 3 times. KKK. I said it 5 times. So no, we don't do that. We don't support none of that. Yeah. Like you all of a sudden you lift the weights now. I said, okay, whatever. So noted. So I was like, all right. You know, I peeped him, you know. Okay, so next year, right? This summer, 2019, I started feeling something else all of a sudden. So I want to say I liked him for like a good almost a year before I really admitted it to myself. So yeah. So 2019, I started peeping him. I was like, I was kind of like, I'm like, not like that. But like, I started like, something just switched. I don't know what it was, but something just switched to the point where I would get butterflies. Oh my gosh, ew. I would get butterflies when I see him. So I was like, does this mean that I like him? It would be like the littlest things. Like I would always want to see him. I would always be like, hey, I'll make like group link ups just because I knew he was gonna come like pull up to it. Like I would just want him to be in the circle more than usual. Like I was really excited to see him. He basically checked off a lot on my checklist when it comes to like finding somebody that I'm compatible with. Like he was like, you know, dark skin, he was handsome. Let me not describe him. Oh fuck it, whatever. It was dark skin, nice teeth, handsome. Like you feel me? Like he was built nice, and then he was like into the word. So like, but my body started acting accordingly to my emotions. So like I said, I was like into the word. I was reading my Bible just because I love you. Like, you know, when you like somebody, you want to impress them. So like I wanted to impress him. Like I wanted to, you know, get his attention. I'm like, baby, look, I'm reading the Bible. What's good? It was good. Like I was really into that shit. You feel me? I'm like, how you cuss and bring the Bible into the same sentence? I'm sorry. And like little things too. Like I would pay for his food. I was like, baby, you not finna eat? You hungry? I got you. I said, don't pull out your wallet. I got you. And I'm telling you, if I'm paying for your food, boo-boo, you better pick on the fucking hints. Because even though there aren't really hints at the moment, I kind of looked at it as, I excused it by saying I'm just being a nice friend, because realistically I would pay for my friend's food, but if it's a nigga, the fuck am I paying for a nigga food for? But there was an incident where, you know, his car got totaled because we was at this one party one time, and I was like, shit. And I low-key felt like it was my fault because I dragged him to the party, because again, what did I say? I wanted to see him, so I dragged his ass to the party. And then he didn't want to go to the party at first. He was like, no, I'm gonna stay out. There's only like 10 minutes of the party. I cashed up the money to come inside the party. I said, nigga, you coming your ass in the party. I'll look to you. I didn't have you drive your ass all the way here just for you not to come. So I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna cash up you some money. He sent it back because he's a good person. He's not like, Esther, it's not worth it. But that's not even the point. The point is that his car got totaled. And at the moment, he didn't have money for it because he had other shit to pay. And then he wasn't even tripping about it. I'm like, nigga, we're in your car tonight. So I paid, oh my gosh. I dropped, you know, money for his car to come back that same night, and I was like, don't pay me back. There's no need for you to pay me back. Like, this is a friendly offer. Like, we're friends, right? Friends do this for other friends. Don't even pay me back. Don't worry about it. This and the third. Like, you know, I'm here for you type shit. Man, I was really even hearing myself talk. Esther, you is. I'm like, Anthony, no, you straight. You good. You good. He was like, you sure? I'm like, no, you good. Even my cousin was like, my cousin was like, you better get your money back. I'm like, no, you good. I was like, good. And so then I got to the point where I was like, wait a minute. I know I'm a nice bitch, but I'm not this friendly. I'm like, what exactly is happening to me? I'm paying for his food. I'm cooking him meals. Bro, if I cook for you, that's a whole nother level, because you know how long it takes to prepare and make sure it tastes good. Like, I was basically doing wife duties, or like babe duties, without the title, technically. Like, let's be 100. I feel like it was not no normal crush. I don't even call it a crush, because I already knew that I liked him, so it was more than a crush. I was still battling my emotions on the inside, like, what is this? Do I tell him? And the one main reason why I did not want to tell him, y'all, listen to this, bro. So he'd be like, yeah, I'm not ready for nothing serious. I want a relationship. Like, I'm just really into God right now. I need to stay focused, stay driven. Like, women are a distraction. Man, nothing soon. And then time after time, we'll go to parties, and I'll see him reject women in front of me, like left and right. I'm like, wow. Like, he's literally over here just rejecting, like, pretty ass bitches. Like, you know, pretty ass bitches. I'm like, wow. So I'm thinking, like, this better not be me. Like, if I was to say some shit, better not be me next too. Like, what the fuck? Like, I did not want to be the next rejection, because I didn't want to think like it was an infatuation. It was like actually a lie. So I'm like, if I tell him how I feel, he probably gonna look at me like the regular ass bitches that he rejected in the past, and be like, man, this is one of those other bitches that be like me too. Not to, you know, not to gas him up, but like, he really had it like that. So I was really like not wanting to say nothing due to the fact that there's a high chance of possibility that I was gonna get rejected, right? So I was talking to my girlfriends about it, like, bro, I don't know what to do. It's been keeping me up at night. Like, bro, I cried about this. Oh my gosh, embarrassing. The only reason why I cried, you know how you cry whenever you're frustrated? Like, I cried because I'm like, because I felt like I was battling something, but it was internal, and I'm like, I don't like this feeling. I don't like not able to speak my truth, especially when I'm the type of person that just says things how it is, whenever, however, you feel me? So I was like, this is the one thing I'm not able to talk on or speak upon, because due to rejection, a friendship being lost, just a lot of other possibilities. So I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. My girlfriends were all like, don't say anything, boo, don't say anything. It's not the perfect time. Like, they're literally telling me not to say nothing. So he already saying I'm not gonna say nothing. Plus them on the side saying, don't say nothing. It's not worth it. It's gonna just sit on it. Like, I was like, all right. And then I called up my guy friends, and they were like, nah, I'd rather you say right then and there. Like, I'd rather you just tell me right then and there. Like, tell me type of shit. And I was like, y'all niggas don't get it. From a girl's point of view, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of stress. So I kind of noted that. So I'm like, here on one side, they're saying, don't say it. And then I say, man, just say it. Come on, just say it. Like, you have to let that shit out. You don't want another. So I'm like, which one do I choose? Do I say I love you, or do I say I hate you? I'm like, where the fuck did love come from? Oh my gosh, the truth comes out. I'm like, oh my gosh, bitch, I'm gonna need a shot for this for the rest of the story, because I'm already getting high. But I was really just torn right in the middle. So I got to the point where I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. But then, you know what I did do? I kind of drill something out to try to get an idea to see if we were at least both on the same page. So I had a mutual friend Like, I was literally begging this mutual friend, and like till this day I'm like, why the hell did I use this nigga? So I was like, can you like call him up and throw my name in the conversation and be like, hey, what do you think about the possibility of Esther liking you? Like, do you think that's like a possibility? I've seen y'all been getting close lately. And that's another thing, it's crazy because like literally when I started catching feelings for him, we legit became closer. So it's like the closer he was getting to me, the more my feelings was growing stronger and stronger. And it just happened to be that way. I don't think like he knew that I liked him. Like, we just started to do things more, like, you know, day to day. Like, you know, we just started to really develop a stronger friendship. And I'm like, nigga, I can't be seeing you every day now. Like, what the fuck? I'm already dead in the light. And now you want to be like, Esther, I'm up. Like, what? Anthony, what the hell? Yeah, so I literally had this friend, this mutual friend, call him at night one time. I said, please call him, throw my name in there and see what he says. But he was basically asking like, oh, I've seen you and Esther, y'all been close lately. Like, oh, do you think she likes you? I think that's what he said. Don't quote me on this, but I think he was like, do you think she likes you? This and the third. And he, according to him, he was too busy on the game that he wasn't really giving like an answer. He was like, oh no, I don't think so, I don't think so. You know how niggas are, like, they're not really trying to talk, especially if they're busy. So that's all I got from that conversation. Nut shit. So I was like, okay, so I said, let me throw something else out. So what I did was, I kind of built up the courage, right? I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Before I go back to school, I'm gonna tell this nigga. Like, I was legit okay with the fact that if whatever happens, happens. Like, I was okay with the fact. So I literally built up the courage to text him. Y'all won't see how much of a pussy I am, bro. And I don't like to show the side of me because it's like, bitch, you actually vulnerable? Like, this is, you can actually be like this? Yes. Apparently I'm human too. But I was like, can you come over? Like, it's serious, we have to talk. Man, look at it. Damn, boy. Just like that, left it like that. I was like, I'm literally around the house like, all right, so I like you. And I've been liking you for a minute now. You know, rehearsing this whole, you feel me? So I've been at the house like, like, it's more than a crush, more than a like more than a love.
It's more than a crush, more than a like more than a love.
So I was like, okay. He come to the house. Guess what I do? Before he come to the house, he texts me like, oh, I'm gonna do some few errands real quick here and there, and I'm gonna pull up. So all of a sudden, I found a way to talk myself out of it. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to say it no more. So like, I chickened out. That's what I did. So me being me, I said, all right, plan B. I got myself my favorite, because I remember this nigga really wanted like a specialized do-rag. So I said, let me make him a do-rag. And this is my first ever do-rag. I've never made a do-rag. So it was going to be a flop or a bop. So I was like, let me just make him this do-rag and be like, oh, this is what I wanted to give you or tell you about. Y'all, I'm a bitch, I'm a bitch. I'm like, okay, I'm a bitch. So I whipped up this do-rag and it was really nice. My first ever do-rag. And I was like, wow, I kind of low-key wanted it. I'm like, you know what? It's not bad. So I made him this do-rag, right? He said, yo, Esther, you good? What did you want to talk about? I'm like, I made you a do-rag. Imagine, can you imagine me, a big girl like me, being scared? Oh my gosh. I was like, I just want to show you this do-rag because I know that you always say that you wanted one. So like, I know you gonna like it. So like, here's a do-rag. So I gave him the do-rag. He was all like, oh my gosh. He was all like, bro, you really hit this hoe. I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, bitch, you a scary ass nigga. And I'm like, leave me the fuck alone, bro. I was really scary. So I was like, attempt 1 failed, right? So attempt 2, I invited him to my church service. I'm like, come to my service. They're doing this, I think it was like a debate chat thing or whatever. And this is literally 2 days before I went back to Cali. So I said, okay, I'm gonna have to go back to Cali on the note that he's never gonna know, or I'm gonna go back to Cali on the note that he knows now, and now he got time till December to think about what I just told him. So I was like, you know what? I'll leave in 2 days. Let me tell this nigga how I feel, what's been on my chest. And I thought the perfect time would be, you know, at the church. You feel me? So I took him to church. We come back outside. He was like, oh my gosh, I like the service. This is nice. I need to come to your church more often. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, cool. So we're standing on the car. I lived, like, my feet was stuck to the ground. Like, I did not want to leave because I knew on my heart that I had to tell him something right then and there. But I don't remember what was being said at that time or moment, but I just remember just staying there, and then we were kind of like still talking about, like, you know, the things we learned in service and like other things. And then I was like, I don't want to go. He said, huh? I said, yeah, I don't want to go. You don't want to go where? I don't want to go to Cali. He's like, what's wrong? Like, is there something in Cali that you're running from da, 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 da. I'm like, no. Like, I was legit just saying, like, I don't want to go, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. As if, like, I just wanted him to read my fucking mind at that point. I was like, I don't want to go. Like, I just don't want to go. Like, it's not the same. I'm a miss here. Like, I was scared, bro. Like, I was, like, the words were not formulating to the point where I was being repetitive. He was looking at me like, what the fuck is she trying to say? Like, you don't want to go, Kelly? Are you okay? Is there something you need to tell me? And it was like, he was literally asking me, is there something like you need to tell me? And I was like, bro, right then and there I started crying. I started crying, bro, like a little bitch I am. I started crying. He was like, you know, he was like, I can't, English is not English right now, bro. But so he was all like, it's okay, trying to make sure that I was okay. He was probably looking at me like, why the fuck is this bitch crying? But I was crying because, now to answer your question, boo, I'm playing. I was crying because my words were not coming out and I was scared to tell you right then and there how I fucking felt. That's the reason why I was crying. A grown ass bitch like me was really crying because English was not English no more. So nothing was said, obviously. I was another bitch, strike 2, like, damn, the fuck. Oh, that's funny, because strike 3, I was really out. And I'm gonna tell you. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to go to Cali, just him never knowing. So I'm thinking, like, if I go back to Cali, I might forget about it. Bro, the feelings grew stronger. Oh, I went back to Cali, right? I, you know, let my best sisters know about it. Like, hey, this is what I've been going through all summer. I've been hiding it, but at the same time, it's shit that I've been actually going through. I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need some guidance. I'm gonna need some clarity. Help me, bitches. So they're like, oh, he is cute. He is a good person. Like, they've talked on the phone with him. They've spoken to him. They, you know, they kind of built some type of friendship or like at least a cordial acquaintance with him. So they grew to like him. They're like, yeah, you need to let this nigga know how you feel because you don't want to miss this bag. So I will reach out to him, FaceTime him at least like every week type shit. Like, if not a text, I will call him. I'll make sure that there wouldn't be a month that went by without me, you know, contacting him, you feel me? So, and just so y'all know, this nigga, he's the type of nigga that does not, I fight every nigga, but this nigga particularly, and I still get on his head for this. He's kind of better though, I'm not gonna lie. But he's the type of nigga that does not know how to reply to people. Even if you were dying and then your killer had a knife behind you and said, call one number, don't call that nigga. Don't call that nigga because he won't pick up the phone. So he's one of them. So, but still, I still really wanted to have a piece of him with me. So I would like text him, call him, do whatever, right? And then me being me and me thinking that we was like together in my head already, I was like, why I was the first one to hit him up, let him know how, you know, shit's been happening, like, you know, ask him how's life, this and the third. So I brought it upon myself, as if this wasn't already enough for my heart. I brought it upon myself to be like, I'm gonna say something real quick. I'm not gonna text him. I'm gonna wait to see if he's ever gonna text me first to see how I'm doing, as if we're dating.
That's a good idea.
Crazy, right? So I was like, I'm not gonna text him. I'm gonna just leave it be. I'm gonna leave it be, and that's it. So literally, a week went by. 2, 3, 4. Bitch, I was like, wait a minute. And I'm like, what going? So I texted him. I'm like, bro, I haven't heard from you in a minute. Are you good? Are you alive? What's up? Because I couldn't take it no more. It's been a month and we ain't text because I ain't text you first. And me, I was still kind of like pissed off at the fact that I kind of like, I gave in. Like, I couldn't go through with it because it was like, no, I was like, I can't go through with this. So I had to text, I was like, I have to text him back real quick. Like, how's your day? Are you okay? Are you alive? I'm like, what if he's dying? So I had texted him back, right? Literally like in the AM. I woke up to a response and I was kind of mad. I'm like, you waited till like the next day to reply to me. And then he FaceTimed me and then I was watching it ring because I was like, I want to see what the fuck. So I'm watching it ring. I'm like, ew. Bitch, we is so petty. Like, who did I think I was during that time? I'm like, we're not together. Well, I was like, but I was being so dramatic. I was just like, yeah, that's the tea. You want to call me now? After I was dying? I was dying on my heart was breaking. So I was like, no. So then I was like, I got myself together. I said, don't be petty. Maybe, what if he's dying? So I said, let me return the call. So literally 10 minutes later, I returned back the call. So literally, I picked up the phone and he knew that I was mad. So he was like, hey, Esther, how are you? You good? Oh, okay, well, like he started talking as if I was responding to him, but really I was mute because I'm like, nigga, you took forever to reply back to me. Like, no, we're not about to play that game. So he was like, okay, well, me on the other end, well, I've been good. I've been, you know, just chilling, been working out, you know, in the word, chilling. I have a girlfriend now. I've been going to school, Like, he just said it, like, he rushed through, I have a girlfriend now, as if it was nothing. Even when he said it, he kind of looked at me to see if I was going to react. And then continued talking. In my head, at that moment, I thought he only threw that in there just to get me to talk to him. That's the only reason why I didn't say nothing. So I'm like, this nigga just trying to, like, you know, get me to like debate. And then as he continued to talk, I was waiting for the just kidding, and it never came. So I was like, wait, does my ears deceive me at this very moment right now? Because I didn't hear a just kidding. I have a girlfriend now, but yet you continue to speak about your day. Wait, run that back. I said, bring that back. I said, oh wait, you said you have a girlfriend now? He was all like, yeah. And still in my head, I'm like, you're just joking. So I'm like, oh, really? And I was like, who's this girlfriend? I'm like, who's your girlfriend? I'm like, let's be legit. You? Anthony? What the girl? After all you've been saying for all these years that you'll never get a girlfriend. Once he started describing who she was and how they met, I'm like, wait, this is nothing you just make up on your head. This is actually legit. I said, hold on, give me a second. I literally had to put myself on mute, flip the phone over, walk to another room, and collect myself. I was like, I came back. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Like, you know, I'm always here for you. Who would have thought? Like, that's crazy. Wow, I'm happy that you're happy. You know, all the mushy gushy friendship shit, right? But literally my heart was like, so I was like, okay. And the crazy thing, and I'm not making this up for nothing. The ironic thing about what he told me right then and there, I already kind of built up the courage to say, when I get back home for December, who knows if I would have really done it, because as you've seen the first time, the second time I striked out. But I told myself, once I step home, land foot in December, because of my friends, they kept persuading me to tell this nigga how I felt. I was going to tell him how I felt. So literally, December was going to be the day that I tell him. Just for 3 weeks before December hit, he hits me with that, I got a girlfriend now. I had to suck up my emotions, tell myself, put it to the back burner. I'm like, you know what, a friend is really happy right now. I could tell that he was actually really excited. So I was like, oh, he's happy. As long as he's happy, I'm happy. So I was like, okay. So like, he's just talking to me about his girlfriend, and I'm like, great. And he was like, you know, you're the first one that knows. I'm like, of course I'm the first one that knows. Of course, out of all the people he knows, I'm the first one that knows. Guess what I do? I had to figure out a way to like end the conversation because I was getting uncomfortable. I said, you know what, I have to go to class, but I'll talk to you real soon. But I'm happy for you, like I said. Hung up the phone, I had to call my cousin. I'm like, cousin, it's cousin. Guess what happened? Anthony got a girlfriend now. And the crazy thing is, she was all like, once I went to class after I told her the news, he was all like, bro, Anthony said he's going to FaceTime me later today about some news he wants to tell me. So obviously it was about the girlfriend. Leave it to my cousin to do some shit like this, bro. So during the FaceTime my cousin and Anthony had, my cousin threw in the ultimate bomb in there. Y'all already know what she said. She's listening to him, right? All right, Anthony, yeah. You knew my cousin had a crush on you, right? My cousin liked you, right? Anthony, huh? Yeah, you knew my cousin Esther liked you, right? Like she likes you, like recently, like she likes you. That's currently, like now, like today. Huh? This is Anthony. Huh? I'm literally saying the story the way that my cousin told me, alright? So I don't really know the ins and the outs. I didn't really want to because I was really like getting uncomfortable when she told me the story. So this is literally how the story played out, according to my cousin. Yeah, she's been liking you for some time now. Wait, it can't be Esther, you're joking. It can't be Esther. I'm thinking in my head, why the fuck does he find it so hard for me to like him? Like, is that not a possibility? I'm just like, wow. Alright, back to the script. Alright. No, she's liked you. Like, she's actually liked you for some time now. Like, it's been a minute. Oh no, that can't be it. No. Why she wanna act shy now? Out of all the time she wanna be bold, she wanna be shy now. Bro, like, what do you mean? Like, would you have talked to my cousin and she told me that she liked you? Like, what are you trying to say, bro? I mean, we would have talked about it. Like, me and Esther, we're such close friends. Friend zone, bro. We're really close, but we definitely would have talked about it. Like, why she, like, now it's too late. Like, why she want to be scary now? According to my cousin, he was all like, oh, it's too late, da da da, blase. I'm like, I know it's too late, the fuck. I'll say that, I'm aware. That's why I said, That's why I said deuces to my your feelings, and I put it on the back burner. Oh, basically he was just like in awe and in shock. So I said, no, I have to tell this nigga because it didn't come from me, and I don't want nothing to be awkward when I go back home in 2 weeks. So I was like, I know my cousin told you something about, you know, feelings and stuff like that, and it didn't come from me directly, but I mean, it was true. Though I want to be able to tell you these feelings face to face through FaceTime, rather it be on the phone or, like I say, on FaceTime, not through text, so you can't misconstrue the words that I say. But it's important that we have this conversation. So let me know when you're free. You know, I texted him that, and I said, oh, and I also mentioned, I threw in there, like, I really want to respect you in your relationship, so I don't want this to be weird. Like, I'm still rooting for you. I want you to be happy. And yeah, I'm gonna be there for you, you feel me? So I kind of threw that in the text somewhere, you feel me? And then I said, he was like, oh yeah, no problem, yeah, for sure, we'll have this conversation. I said, all right, just let me know when you're free. So, you know when you like somebody, and you know, because you can't have them, you try to think of ways to like get over him. So I hit him, I remember I hit him up one time, I'm like, hey, you free? He was like, oh, I'm actually busy right now. So I'm thinking, okay, he's just busy. So like literally weeks went by, and I'm thinking like, did you forget about me? So I kind of used that in a way to like try to forget about how I felt. I'm like, this nigga don't even give a fuck about my closure. Damn, like he don't give a fuck about me showing his true colors. That, like, you know how you try to use things to make sense in your head at the time, just so your heart isn't feeling what it's feeling right now. So I was like, yes, keep ignoring me, keep not hitting me up. It's working. I think I'm healing. I think I'm healing. So I was like, he not picking up my calls. He not replying to me. So I'm like, excuse you? So my closure is not needed? So literally, I don't remember how it worked. I think I ended up FaceTiming him, and then I was like, are you busy right now? He's like, oh, no, I'm cool. I'm like, okay, well, it's time for the conversation. And I didn't even go into depth of how much I really wanted to tell him or how much to really put out there, just because I really wanted to respect the relationship, and I didn't want what I said to affect his thoughts of any way that made him kind of like draw away from the relationship. Not to say that I was gonna be like the new bitch. No, just to say, like, I didn't want him to like go into his relationship confused, or like go into a relationship with like different thoughts and shit like that. I really wanted him to be happy and really, like, you know, seeking that relationship, because, you know, like I said, it's his first relationship. He looked happy. I'm like, shit, that's the most that I could ever want from you, for you to be happy. Oh yeah, shut the fuck up. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna kind of just scratch the surface. I basically just told him the bare minimum. I'm like, yeah, I did like you, but it's fine. I don't remember what I said. I was nervous. My words were probably all over the place, but I got a half-ass closure. And then fast forward to present day, bitch, it was awkward. As much as I didn't want to admit it, I was like, I just want this closure to happen before, you know, Christmas break, so things isn't awkward between the both of us. Bitch, it was awkward. I don't know if it was awkward on his end, but it was awkward for me. Every time I seen him, I was like, so literally every time I seen him, I was like, oh shit. Like, I don't know what it was. I just felt like, this is what it was, because the bitch never thought she had emotions until this nigga came along, and because this nigga came along, it showed a bitch that a bitch did have emotions. That's exactly what it was. So because things didn't happen as planned, and things went the way it went for a reason, you feel me, it taught me a lot. So I was just like, it's awkward. Even though I kind of closed the chapter, I'm still like, damn, because you're watching what you wanted go to somebody else. It was just like, but yet the person that you want, you see them almost every day, so it's like, what the fuck? But it took me a minute till I kind of like grew out of like the feelings I had for him, because it was something deep. Like, it was deep. Because I've had crushes left and right, and then one little thing pissed me off. I'm like, the fuck, I don't like you no more, and it was like squashed. Like, but him, I was like I said, crying, the gifts, all that in a bag of chips, bro. Like, it was bad. And I think what really made me get over it was the fact that I knew that I simply just couldn't have him. I was like, you know what, that's not my nigga. He's happy. By all means, leave it be, let it be. Let's move on with their lives. You can't wait for nobody. You can't dwell on nothing. So I said, snap out of it. And then, like, with the swift of the snap. No, not that quick. But eventually, I kind of stepped out of it to the point where now it's like, ha ha ha, bitch, you funny. Like, you really was, yeah. Like, I even make fun of myself for it too. To the point where now things are back to normal. Thank God. And we're close, we're friends. Like, we don't talk about it. Obviously, that's weird. Why would I bring that up? Like, that's just weird. Okay, Anthony, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Because you caught a bitch. That bitch kind of fucking has feelings, bro. Who would have thought? What else do I have to say about the story? Okay, let me answer some questions that are non-existent that nobody ever asked me. How did this make me feel? What did it do for me? So it kind of fucked up my relationship status because now, and Anthony, it's not your fault. It's just the way I'm wired. Like, I'm a fucked up person. I'm backwards when it comes to a lot of things, especially emotions. Like, I'm the type of person that if I like you, I'd rather you not like me back. Because if you like me back, I'm not gonna like you again. Because no, I want it to be done in secret. So literally, once that happened, I kind of like stopped liking people. Or like before I knew that I would like somebody, I kind of like retrieved it so bad to the point where I'll ghost them, or I don't text them, or I don't reply because I don't want my feelings catching up to my emotions. So I was like, no, because it was a roller coaster, bro. It was a roller coaster. I did not like it. It was not fun. And I love roller coasters, but I did not like this one in particular. I will not be taking this one ever again. But no, so I was like, no. So my current status, I'm single, ready to mingle. I don't know. I'm healed all the way though. I'm healed, but I'm still fighting the fact that I could potentially have another, like, you know, heartbreak. I could potentially be in another funk that makes me just, you know. And that's the thing about, you know, feelings, relationship. It's a gamble, it's a roller coaster where you just have to throw yourself in there and whatever happens, happens. There's nothing that you can prepare for. That's sad. That bitch can't be broken. The fuck, period. But it could have been a heartbreak. Who knows what it was? I was really going through it. So let me not even sugarcoat nothing. It could have been a heartbreak. I was probably falling in love with this nigga, bro. I hope this doesn't change anything. No, we're cool. We're cool. We're cool. Like, the fact that I'm here sitting and telling the story just proves the fact that I'm over it. I moved on. But hey, hopefully I can reach somebody that went through the same thing, or that's going through the same thing. And word of advice, if I was to give one, tell that nigga. I shall listen to my male friends. Tell that nigga. Even if that means the relationship might be on the back burner, it's better than what I had to go through. Like, do you want to go through what I went through when it's too late? Like, at least when you say it, you can say that you said it. Not be a bitch like me and like one time strike out, second time strike out, 3 times, you all the way strike the fuck out like the game is over. Don't be like me, man. Learn from my mistakes. This is why I'm telling the story. I feel like it was helpful. I feel like in a way it was like a guidance thing. This was really highly requested, and I see why y'all wanted to see me shake and sweat if that's what y'all wanted to see me do. But nah, I appreciate each and every one of y'all's comments. I love reading them. I look forward to reading them. I hope you guys subscribe. If you're watching my stories consistently, I said story. I keep thinking this is Snapchat. But if you guys are watching my YouTube consistently, it doesn't hurt you. Be cool. Just click on the subscribe button. I just want to see the number grow. I just want to see you. Like, it's one thing to watch my thing consistently, but I need proof to know that you're part of the family just by subscribing, so I can be like, oh, we're growing in numbers, not just lurkers. Like, I don't need you by like the window time. Like, no, I need you like actually taking that extra mile. It's not even an extra mile. It's just a click away. And like I said, if you're watching this, friends and family, because my sisters know, if you're watching this and you know who exactly I'm talking about, don't. I mean, just for, you know, just don't. Just really don't. I just don't want that nickname to be on the comments. Like, that's just weird. Don't do that, please. So till next time, I love you guys. Peace out.
Run it up, yeah, run it up, run it up, run it up, yeah, run it up, yeah.
Thank you.
Yo, shout out to Esther. She's slow as shit.